Hey mama, welcome back to Mama Flow Studio. This is your prenatal full body flow and stretch for the third trimester. You can absolutely do this class if you're earlier on in your pregnancy, but just know that the poses and the breath that we will be practicing throughout class is really meant to prepare your body in the third trimester for labor and birth. Today you're going to need a few props, your yoga mat and a towel or small blanket, as well as a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, you can always use a stack of books, but I'll also link a block or a set of blocks that I love because they're just great props to have, especially for prenatal yoga. As always, make sure you're listening to your body, mama. This is a really slow restorative class, but if any pose doesn't feel good in your body, try to adjust to make sure that it does. Don't just try to stick it out just because I'm guiding you through the pose. Today, the intention is really about being able to tap into meditative movement and breath so that you can use that skill and use that practice while you're in labor. All right, mama, grab those props and let's go ahead and get started. You're going to place that block towards the top of your mat as well as your blanket or your towel, and then meet me in a tabletop position. Shoulders over those wrists, hips over the knees, and then really find a long neutral spine here. You can untuck those toes. Finding that breath with the movement. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly down, pull that chest through, gaze comes forward. And exhale as you hug baby in and up towards the spine, round the spine, draw your gaze towards your thighs. Inhale, drop the chest down and pull it through. Exhale as you push the mat away, hug baby in and up, draw your gaze towards your thighs. Finding your own pace with your breath. Just trying to notice the sensations in your body. Where are you feeling open? Where are you feeling restricted or tense? Can you draw your awareness and your attention to those areas of restriction with your breath? Seeing if you can soften and surrender. Couple more rounds on your own. And last one. Coming back up through center, finding hip circles. On your inhale, draw the hips over towards the right, then rainbow them up and around, and exhale as you round them down. Inhale, round the tailbone up and around. Exhale as you draw the tailbone down. So imagine you have a marker on that tailbone and you're drawing a big circle with that marker. Inhaling up and exhaling as you come down. Maybe closing the eyes here. Noticing how this movement feels in your body. Seeing if you can connect deeply with the breath. So one of the common misconceptions of labor and birth is that we need to use so much energy and use all of our muscles and our might to push baby out. When really, our uterus is what pushes baby out, and our uterus needs the support of our mind and our body to relax so that there is less pressure moving up and against that downward direction that the uterus is pushing your baby out. So when we come to our mat, especially during this third trimester, as we're doing our flows, we're trying to connect with that deep surrender in our body, that deep relaxation of the mind, noticing sensations that are coming up and see if we can stay open through the body and open through the mind. Go ahead and rotate in the other direction. So as you get ready for the big day, I want you to think about, how can I set myself up for deep relaxation? How can I set myself up for a deep belief in myself, in my body, in my mind, that I'm capable of doing this and that I don't need to fight the process, but that I just need to surrender my mind and my body into the process. So try to carry that with you throughout our class today. And just seeing if you can just melt into this movement and into the breath. Last one. Then coming up center, grabbing that block, placing it in between the knees. Gentle squeeze of that block with the knees, heels come together. On your inhale, you're going to spread the heels apart, send the glutes back, really widening through the sits bones here. Your butthole softens. That's the best way I can describe it. And then on your exhale, you're going to come back up. Gentle squeeze, gentle hug of the abs as you bring the heels together. Inhale as you send it back. And exhale as you bring it back up. So a little different of a breath that we are used to practicing. We've been practicing the squeeze and lift of the pelvic floor. But now the role of the pelvic floor as we prepare for labor and delivery, labor and birth, is for that pelvic floor to stay relaxed, right? So I mentioned the uterus is what's pushing, and the pelvic floor needs to relax and get out of the way so baby can come through. So on your exhale, I want you to try to stay open in the pelvic floor. Gentle wrap as you keep relaxing that pelvic floor and come up. Inhale, you send the hips back, relax the pelvic floor. Keep that pelvic floor relaxation. Exhale as you just gently hug the abs. Good. So our deep abs are supporting that uterus and helping push baby down. And that pelvic floor is staying nice and open and relaxed so that baby has a soft and relaxed passage to come through. So this internal rotation rocks, these are great during labor to help open up the bottom of the pelvis. Hands and knees is an awesome birthing position. You can also be on the ball and really support your upper body in case you're really tired. So most of your body weight is on that ball, and then you just have some support to be able to rock back and forth. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Coming up, you're going to grab that block, come into a warrior 2 on the left side on our knees. Whoa, what is that? You're going to place your blanket so that your right knee can come onto the blanket, and then bring that left leg, you can scooch it around and up, and then bring that left knee pointing towards the mat, left toes towards the top of the mat. Block can be behind that left leg. So the legs are almost identical to warrior 2 in standing, but now we're just on our knees, a little bit more grounded now that we're in our 3rd trimester. Arms extend long in opposite directions. Gaze over that front middle finger. Good. Lengthen through that side body. Lift up. Big inhale. Deep exhale out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Light touch of that back hand to that back leg. Lift up and over with the left arm. Relax the left shoulder down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Notice the sensations in your body. Inhale. And a deep exhale. Last inhale breath. And exhale, extended side angle. Arms come forward. Tick-tock them 12 and 6. Left hand comes to this block. Reach that right arm up. May feel more comfortable to bring that right heel in closer towards you. That works too. If it feels better to bring that left elbow to the inside of that left knee, that's okay. Right? Whatever feels comfortable in your body. I want you to think about leading with your own intuition in these classes for your 3rd trimester. So I offer you different options. If those options don't work for your body, you move and you find what works for you. Big inhale breath. Deep exhale. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Beautiful. Next inhale, you're going to push off that block. Bring that block with you. Take it to the right side of your body. Come into a supported side plank. Right palm down. Extend the left leg long. Toes are kind of at a diagonal. Both toes and heels are down onto the mat. Left arm comes up and over. Press that right hand into the block so that you really activate that side of the body here, lifting tall through the fingertips. Big inhale breath. Full exhale out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Beautiful. Next inhale, push off that mat or that block, and exhale, come over, gate pose, left palm gently onto the outside of that left leg, right arm up and over. Relax that right shoulder. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Big side body stretch on that right side. Big inhale and a deep exhale. Finding dynamic movement. Inhale, we reach back over, side plank. And exhale, we take it back over, gate pose. Loud audible breath. Inhale, side plank. And exhale, up and over, gate pose. Find your meditative flow with your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last one, inhale. And exhale as you take it over. Beautiful, mama. Inhale as you come up. Grab that block. Gonna scoocheroo over towards the left side. Bend into this left knee. Come into a low lunge. Both palms can come onto this block and sit deep into this lunge, as deep as feels comfortable. Square off those hips. Inhale as you lean forward. And exhale as you push off that block. Straighten your leg as much as feels comfortable on the left side. Flex the left toes, come onto the left heel. Half splits. Inhale, you lean it forward. And exhale, you push it back. Good. So no need to straighten out the leg, right? We just want to feel a good stretch in the back side of the body, back side of the glute and your hamstring. So if you feel a lot and you're still bending the knee, that's totally okay. Using this block here to really lengthen through the spine. You don't need to bring your chest towards the leg. It's more about being able to find length through that low back, length through the crown of the head. Last two. Last one. Stay here in your half splits. Bring that block a little bit closer towards you so you have something to prop yourself up. Send the glutes back. Square off those hips. Reach that chest up and forward. Good. Relax. Tuck that chin. Long head and neck. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Just noticing the sensations in your body. Breathing through it. Inhale. Deep exhale. Can you stay soft through your pelvic floor? Inhale. Long, long exhale. Last one, inhale, breath. And a deep exhale out. Beautiful. Slowly bend back into that left leg. Use this block for a little bit of stability. Push that leg back down. We're going to switch it out to the right side. So warrior two on the right side. This blanket's going to be underneath the left knee. Right leg, right knee is forward towards the other side of your mat. Right toes are forward, bringing that block behind that right foot. Arms in opposite directions, opening up this right hip. Big inhale. Deep exhale, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior, light hands to the back leg, lift that right arm up and over, relax the right shoulder. Not too much here because we don't want to tip over, just a gentle stretch. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Full inhale and a full exhale. Last inhale breath, reach with that right arm. And exhale, extended side angle, reach those hands forward, tick-tock them 12 and 6. Right elbow to the inside of that right knee or bring that right hand to the block behind the leg. Reaching tall through those fingertips, and then wherever you are, either pushing that knee into that, or elbow into the knee rather, or that hand to the block so you can really stretch out those arms in opposite directions. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slow it down, full inhale breath. Full exhale. Next inhale breath, you're going to push yourself up, grabbing that block, placing it over to the left side plank, left palm down, extend the right leg, toes to the diagonal, both the toes and the heels down. Reach that right arm up and over. Big breath in and a big exhale out. energy shooting through the crown of the head. Full inhale. Full exhale. Next, inhale breath, press up off that block, and exhale, gate pose. Right palm comes down very lightly, left arm up and over. Relax that left shoulder. Big side body stretch on that left side. Oh, that feels good. Big inhale through the nose and a deep exhale through the mouth. Full breath in. Full breath out. Dynamic movement. Inhale, coming back to that side plank. And exhale, bring it up and over. Inhale, reach it to the side. Exhale, up and over. Finding your meditative flow here. Connecting deeply to the breath. All about making this feel really good in your own body. Last one. Beautiful. Slowly making your way up, grabbing that block, and then shimmying your way over to the right side, coming into a right low lunge. Block comes forward, sitting as deep as feels comfortable into this right side lunge, using this block as support. Inhale, you send the hips forward, and exhale as you press into that block, sit the hips back, straighten out the leg, flex the right toes. Inhale, you sit it forward. And exhale, come into that half splits. Roll onto the heel of that right foot, using this block to press up, length through the spine. Inhale, forward. Exhale, press. Remember, we don't need to straighten out the knee, only what feels comfortable. Just want a good stretch in those hamstrings. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Last two. And one. Beautiful. Stay here. Maybe walking that block back so that you can lengthen through the spine, sending the hips back, flexing the right toes, and softening into this. So feeling the sensations in the body. You're feeling a deep stretch in the hamstrings. Can you surrender? Can you release tension in that hamstring? Can you connect to your breath so deeply on each exhale that you just gently melt into this pose? Full breath in. Full breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Last one, inhale. And a full exhale out. Amazing, mama. Slowly come in, bend into this right leg, bring that block forward. Gently make your way to a comfortable seated position. Both glutes onto the mat, sits bones onto the mat. If it feels comfortable to sit onto that block or your towel rather, go ahead and do so, just some extra cushion. Both feet are on the ground, sitting up on those sits bones, hands are behind you. Inhale. Exhale as you drop the knees over towards the left. So the midline of the body stays center and you're just moving the knees over. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the knees. Good. So working on hip mobility here. Releasing any tension in those hips as we work internal and external rotation. Inhale, center. Exhale, you drop. Coming back to closing the eyes. Deep inhale breaths. Deep exhale breaths to relax. Slowly making your way back towards center. Lifting up a little bit onto those sits bones and extending the legs out, wide-legged forward fold. You can use this block at the center. Sitting up nice and tall, only opening the legs as much as feels comfortable. Block can be in front of you. Deep inhale breath, lift the chest, and exhale as you scooch that block forward, gentle lean. So we're in our third trimester, belly's in the way. We don't need to worry about bringing the chest down, but more about reaching that chest up and forward or down and forward, almost like you're a marionette doll. So someone has a string at the top of your head, you're tucking your chin, and then a little lift forward. And just notice how that little lift forward, you feel a deep stretch in the inner thighs and the hamstrings and that low back. Full breath in, full breath out. Closing the eyes here, and again, just tapping into the sensations of your body. Just finding hyper awareness of where you feel tension, where are you holding it? Is it in between your eyebrows? Are you holding tension in your jaw, in the inner thighs? And just using your breath, long, lengthened exhales to see if you can soften and surrender. Slowly make your way back up towards center, bringing that block in and off to the side. You can keep your legs open or cross them at the ankles. Inhale, you reach the chest open, send the arms back, gaze up. And exhale as you hug baby in and up, press the palms away and round. Inhale, open. And exhale, round and press. 2 more. Slowly making your way to center, right hand at the heart, left hand at the low belly here, sitting tall, finishing out our practice with a few rounds of deep diaphragmatic breathing, connecting with the body. Full breath in, down towards baby, expand the pelvic floor, relax. Keep open in the pelvic floor, gentle exhale, release your air. Deep breath in, send that breath down towards baby. Gentle exhale, keep open in the pelvic floor, release all of your air. Beautiful, last one, biggest inhale. And exhale, longest exhale of class. Beautiful. Stay here for a moment, mama. Keep your eyes closed. Just acknowledge and celebrate yourself for coming to your mat. You're in your third trimester. Things are changing quickly. Baby is growing quickly, and it can be really hard to find the energy to move, but you are here today. You did it. And I just want to remind you that on those days when you're feeling guilt or shame because you're so tired and all you want to do is take a nap, to nap. Because even when you're laying down, even when you're sleeping and not doing anything, you are actually creating life, a miracle inside your body. So at any given moment in time during this pregnancy, you are doing a lot. So never forget that. And just take this time right now to celebrate that. Celebrate the force that you are. Celebrate the miracle that your body, is creating. And when you're ready, blink your eyes open. Well done today, mama. I hope you enjoyed this really restorative, relaxing, and preparative flow for labor and birth. Come back to this class as much as you can throughout your third trimester to not just work on mobility of your body, but really mobility of your mind, right? So birth is such a mental workout. And the more that we can tap into that surrender, the more that you practice surrender in that meditative movement, the easier it will be to carry into your birth and practice everything that you've been doing on your mat and bringing it to wherever you're having your birth experience. So as always, mama, get lots of rest, lots of water, and I can't wait to see you on your mat very soon.